This right here, I would say the beginning of my journey from Gloucester in the UK to Nigeria, of course, Lagos. And yeah, so at this point here on the shuttle, at the train station, on the shuttle, of course, yeah, so that clip is gone now. So on the shuttle from the train station to the, yeah, so to the terminals of Birmingham International Airport. So here I was just like, after I'd already navigated my way to be able to get to, yes, going to try and get the check-in done. I should have actually done that online, but I just still want to, yeah, still want to be part of, wanted to be part of that, the airport experience. So here I was just checking, and then I was just sitting. Actually, let's wait and see what I said here.
At the Birmingham, currently at the Birmingham Airport, and we are going to be boarding soon, heading to Paris before I'm going to connect again to Nigeria, well, Lagos, Nigeria.
Okay, so yeah, so that's me. I was just a quick clip just to say that now at the Birmingham International Airport and things like that. So and then don't forget that these are raw clip. Actually, these are raw footage. So my pocket camera, that's the one I was using to record actually. So here I already got to the boarding gate, and I was just yeah, so just still walking around a bit and whiling away time a bit. So but the boarding gate, what my process is usually once I check in, I usually want to know the boarding gate. Once it shows on the screen, I'll find my way there, and then once I know the boarding gate, so that it's not going to be last minute and then struggling. So of course I already got into the aircraft at this point. So and then of course just whizzing through. Not well, of course it's still big aircraft. So because it's still international, flight. So even though it's very short. But it's an international flight, so but on both sides, so it's just only one passageway, so you have three on each side, so only two sides. So and here, yeah, I think I already found my seat, and then I put my bag already in the cabin, is it cabin, whatever that place is called, and then here I was just trying to, see the leg room. I mean, all these aircraft, I don't really think there is any much difference between all of them really, but maybe when I get some money and then try out business class, so then I can see the massive difference, I guess. So except maybe I'm wrong. So and yeah, at this point we were all waiting until we then got the bad news that there was a delay. So there has been delay, and because of the delay, they gave us this drink. Of course, I have another video I did that is short one. So which I explained about the delay, and of course there was delay. Because of the delay, they gave us this sandwich and a drink, and then later on, so after all the delay shenanigan, then we then have a proper refreshment. So I asked for requested for Coke. I think you have there, but yeah, I requested for Coke, and then that's my gum in front of me. So I love to have it with me sometime. Yeah. So and then of course we see there. See it in the plane. I think at this point, I think we're still in the air. The baby, I hope the face, I don't think the face shows, so apologies for that. I don't think the face shows. This is still raw footage. Yeah, so it's raw footage, and yeah, so, okay, yeah, sorry. So we're only just taking, is it taking off or landing? This must be landing, actually. This must be landing in at Paris Charles de Gaulle, or except if I put the clip other way around. Oh, okay. So this is taking off. This is off. We're going, just getting into the hair. So actually, that Coke clip supposed to be in the front. So and then that's me. Of course, there's this lady who she's from. Okay, let me not go on reveal her identity. So, but I'm sure she doesn't mind because I think she's like I was like trying to listen to her. She was telling me something where we really have a very good conversation actually. Yeah, so she's of course yeah, so she has kids as well. So also I do, and we had a lot of a conversation about children and things like that, parenting, and yeah. So and what were we talking about? Well, I can't remember. So, but I think the this particular clip, I think you can actually hear maybe a bit of what we're talking about, or maybe not. Now, yeah. So in the hair now, I usually being a content creator, I always will want to see the toilet. What is it like? It's quite well. I mean, it's small. It's small. Yeah, it's quite smaller than the normal because, of course, let's not forget that this is not the massive aircraft. It's a small one. Yeah. So and right here, yeah, try how to water. Yeah. So you see, this is part of. I'm not sure if I put this actually in my the smaller video about yeah, so about Air France. So, but yeah, so see, I think we're now trying to land here, so or descending or something like that, and of course to Charles de Gaulle Airport. So in Paris, Charles de Gaulle Airport, Paris, of course, is like. Yeah, I mean we still get to that later on in this video. It's really very nice airport actually. It's really beautiful. I really like it. My first time there. So that's us. We've been able to land. So you see my blinking my eye a little bit on the side. It's not really. I think it's just the natural. Like I was just thinking like okay maybe somebody is not happy that I'm filming. Not that I'm filming in secret or anything, but it's just that it's just natural that sometimes you're thinking maybe somebody is that isn't happy. I mean the lady, I can't even remember her name, but we didn't exchange number by the way. We didn't. So but of course, yeah. So sitting together, and then she's African of course, and African diaspora like me. So we have really good. I think the other person that was the third person is like Japanese, which because his English wasn't really great. No disrespect, of course. Yeah, I mean everybody have their own language. So I'm just making the point that is the reason why we were not able to have a proper conversation. So yeah, I'm always very fascinated. I like to sit by the window, maybe like a lot of other people. I'm always fascinated by the aircraft in terms of like like the what was that? The wing on the side, which yeah, I literally was recording that. I was waiting for it because when it came up, I was waiting to see how it's going to. I think I managed to get that. How it eventually closed. So it opened and then later on closed. So I think it became like a very long wait for me to be able to capture that. But definitely I did in the end, except if I'm wrong. I think yeah. Here you go. So then it kind of like collapsed. It closed back, and yeah. So this is now Charles de Gaulle, and yeah, I love being on the plane. To be honest, like plane, if it's like all this long journey, like 6 hours and things like that. I can't remember which was the longest journey I've ever been. I mean, I have a friend who was talking about like 18 hours, and I was like, literally, oh God, I don't want to do that. That's really long. If I had to do 18 hours, I possibly would prefer to maybe break it into 2 or something, stop somewhere else and continue rather than direct 18 hours. I think that's really a lot. So that's Air France. There you go. Because Charles de Gaulle is like yeah, so it's a major massive airport, like a city on its own. So Air France being the national kind of like a name, meaning that they do have a lot of routes that they go through. So you do try to see a lot of Air France plane, and I don't blame them too, because that's their home. So I remember being at Addis Ababa airport in Ethiopia, where Air France Ethiopia Air was okay. Yeah, so let me stop talking about Ethiopia. So, and this lady again. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't even remember her name, but who knows? We might get to meet somewhere else, sometime, somewhere. Yeah, so I'm not. I don't think she will mind that she's in the video, because I think she has like TikTok or whatever you want social media. So generally, when you have a form of social media, you possibly, in most cases, don't mind to be shown on another one. Okay, so we're now just walking. I think she's just going to Paris, while I'm going to Nigeria. So whereby that's our final destination. I still have to go. We're walking together, and then she was, of course, at that point I already knew that there was a delay, that the flight I was going to take to Lagos already gone for the day. So she was actually very helpful, explaining to me what I need to do, even though they made the announcement as well that you have to go straight to the help desk. And so where I was going to the help desk at this point, trying to get to the help desk, and then I can then get the information. Or have I already left the help desk? Okay, I think at this point I already left the help desk, because I already got my what do you call it? I already got the information about the hotel where I was going to stay, because I will now have to go the following day, because the aircraft going to Lagos for the day. Remember, coming from Birmingham in the UK, land in Paris, I was supposed to join another flight within 2 hours, but that had already gone because of the long delay in Birmingham. So now, so just waiting to get out. Okay, yeah. So here I've already gone past the security to get out. Now I am just waiting for the shuttle train to be able to get to the hotel. So here I was now on the shuttle train, and this is just a picture. Actually, this is another picture with a bit of motion graphics, and so now that particular door with the light in there is the way to go to the hotel. So this path here actually is this. I'm trying to remember where this is. Of course, this is like duty free area. So was it the following day, or the same day? Okay, let's just see what happened here. Of course, this is the Charles de Gaulle Airport, duty free. Beautiful airport, actually, beautiful. Yeah, so I mean, duty free in most places actually look nice. So okay, here I was trying to, what was I trying to do? Oh, okay, I know where this is. This is where is this now? Of course, this I see like my raw footage. This is going to, okay, this is the following day. Going to Lagos now. So getting to get on the flight to go to Lagos the following day. But I'm not sure why I haven't got the other clip of, maybe those are not. I think these are strictly the flight one. So because of course I eventually had to go into Paris city center and things like that. I had a good time as well there in the evening on that day, the following day. So now we're just getting to go now. So this is the following day now. I already slept at the hotel and things like that. I think that's another, maybe I should do another something like this for that as well, for the hotel and things like that. So anyway, so you can see now that this is now massive big whatever the name they call them, whatever, something Airbus or whatever. I'm not really aviation expert. So but anyway, So you have three sides actually. So middle and the two sides. So I was sitting by the window again. So yeah. So at this point, the people haven't come in fully yet. So I was just trying to get. Okay, yeah. So I've got my seat now, sitting, and of course we have. You see me again. Look a bit on the side, as if like, okay, that I think that man possibly that was filming. No, no. Again, it's not like I wasn't doing it in secret or anything. So just doing that normal. It's just that's my pocket camera cover. Yeah, so I'm putting it on that. And then of course they have the headphone. Is the headphone of that right? And then the blanket. So which I think I don't think I used the blanket going. I think it was when coming back that was when I used the blanket. So anyway, yeah. So people are say getting in. It wasn't full because the where I sat in the middle, my middle, there was no, there wasn't anybody there. Of course, the first seat to the other side, somebody was there, but the middle there wasn't anyone in the middle, so which was really good. The same actually happened to me returning as well because I was able to just stretch my leg. So yeah, see sitting, some the content creator, you see try to get your camera out and film yourself. You're never going to know what clip or footage would be very useful. This is a massive long wing of this particular aircraft, so I'm always really amazed at the size of this aircraft. Wow, this one is really very big, and then of course I think it's might be that particular terminal as well where you have a lot of Air France aircraft. So yeah, see sitting, and then at this point now I was trying to see the entertainment, and then of course you can see that you have that little like a link. That's where you can actually put the drink without opening that. I don't know what's the technical term for these things now. So of course the entertainment wasn't bad. So I'm usually documentary or film, maybe at this kind of situation I wouldn't mind to watch like a Nigerian movie or a movie of Nollywood or a movie or something like that. So other than that, yeah, so that's the aircraft A350 9000. People that are, I don't know, that are aviation experts will know what that means. So so just having a chat with the person that we're sitting together. I think at this point we're already giving. Were we giving? I don't think there wasn't. Was there a welcome drink? I don't think there was welcome drink or my. I don't think there was. So see, just chatting. Okay, yeah. So this is when we already now giving the. Is it dinner or lunch or whatever? Now is quite with the main meal that you have. Nice wine. I usually, if it's a long haul flight, I usually like wine. If wine is available, most cases wine is available. So I usually have wine. I don't have that wine that much usually at home. Once in a while, I do have red wine. And then of course there's a place where you can charge your phone. I have my phone, the USB, so cable, that white cable is my USB cable, and then the other one, the black one, is the earpiece, so which I already have around my neck, ready to be able to watch. I mean, some people, different people with different way they react inside long haul flight. Is that long haul? Like 6 hours? Is that categorized as long haul? I don't know, but you can see my wine inside the glass. Actually, the person that sits next to me, a very respected person. I don't want to mention their name, but yeah, so I should be mentioning, I should be talking about them with respect because they are important, highly placed person in the society. So this is a male. Liquor. Yeah, so I complained about it in the other video I made. Actually, like, it was the only option that we had. it was pasta. I don't. Pasta is not my thing anyway, but doesn't mean that we're not going to eat it. It's part of my money. I ate it anyway. But the flight with a lot of black, I would have thought they would get maybe like jollof rice or something different. But yeah, so here you go. I was watching this Nollywood movie. Now inside the toilet, lavatory, whatever is the thing, whatever you call it. So right inside there, yeah. So of course this is the bigger aircraft now, so bigger than yeah. So the one before, again trying out the water, making sure that it's okay. So and yeah, so the water flowing. I mean, well, it's not going to be nice for water to run out inside. Well, it's not going to be. It's not the only one toilet anyway. So and there you go. So that's it. That's the toilet. And then I was trying to look for. Okay, yeah. So that's like if you have baby or something like that. Baby, you want to change it, changing thing for the baby. They put the baby on top of it. Changing nappy or something like that. And then there you go. This is yeah. So this is the 8, and then that's the door. And then finish, get out of the door. Okay, yeah, so that's like if you want to put your, let's say you want to, I'm not sure inside the aircraft whether you will stay that long inside the aircraft where you will be taking your coat off or something like that, or maybe your coat you would have possibly put it on this. You see, but hey, it's there. It's there. It's something that you can use to hang your coat, or you hang your dress while you are there in the toilet doing your business. So and then of course that's the bin where you put, yeah, you slot that in and then goes into the bin, and then that's where you flush. So flush is there, and you press it, usually you hear that boom sound. You know what it's like inside the aircraft, and yeah, so and that's the showing that that this thing flush. So now I think it's point for me to now get out of the toilet and go back. Yeah, so that's it. Then get back to my seat, and of course by at this point they already turned the light off, and people that we sleep. People that don't want to sleep, we do whatever they want to do, and I was just playing around the map and just seeing that how far we've come. I think at this point, yeah, so we are now very, very close. I think we've gone a lot far, and you can see now we're around, yeah, so gone past, like, is it Togo up in the Republic or wherever that is, and then we are now very, very close to landing. Flying is not, yeah, I mean, it's what you have to do anyway, considering how short, how quickly, considering, thinking about if you have to go by road or something like that, or by ship, how long it's going to take you. So, aircraft, flying, it takes, you go, yeah, so it's shorter. So, and at this point, it's like, okay, we're close to landing, yeah, just stay playing around and looking at this map, and just playing around the entertainment screen. Not really like interested in watching any, and it's tiring as well. Like just sitting in there, and it's tiring. So like just looking on this, sort of like a map and seeing how far we come from where we took off from, and the map actually, I think the map is nice. It's nice to kind of like yeah, so it's nice looking at the map and seeing. It's almost like sat nav sometimes when I don't really like to be looking at how long is left or something like that. Okay, yeah, so now we arrive. So trying to get out, and yeah, so everybody trying to find a way to get out. That's one of the things really want to, well, okay, out of the plane now. And yeah, so walking down, considering that my camera is not on all the time 100%, so but so got being a bit careful really in Nigeria, in Lagos, so because people, the way we see cameras, sometimes it can be a bit offensive, and people don't like. Well, I don't mean people except, so I'm talking about the staff.
You're going to say that you are the Christ.
It can be a bit funny, like, why are you recording and things like that. So, but yes, a different environment, understanding that. But of course, I still managed to get my camera to do a bit of recording, of course, recording myself, and then of course, content creator duty. So I mean, having in Nigeria, the airport, of course, they've done a bit of work on it, so which of course look a bit much better than what it was. So so I think one of the areas is just sort of like almost like a lot of orders to. I mean, don't go away if you still watch up to this point. So because I'm going to cover a bit of going back. So this is like going back actually. So now this, like, of course, I've jumped a few of the clips that has to do with the airport. And of course the airport, like, arriving was just one of those ones that you have to have a long queue, different queues to be able to navigate to get out. But of course after that, because I don't have bags, I only have my backpack, so I don't have to go and clear any luggage. So this particular one that you're looking at actually is like going back now.
Sure.
The day of going back, and so now on the plane, so of course you can see the middle, see the system, the middle, nobody there, only me. Actually, there are a few clips that I'm not sure how I missed them. Maybe I put them in the wrong folder or something like that. But you know, there are a lot of shenanigans, like returning, whereby it's not all about Air France. Actually, I think a lot of European airlines, they tend to do this extra check. You've taken your bag through the security checks and all of that, and then they will have to do another check, which is ridiculous. It's almost like they don't trust the country, they don't trust the security of the country, so they do another last check. But anyway, so inside the aircraft now, returning back, so this like almost like a rubbish bin or something like that. I don't know, like if you put your rubbish, each person have that, and just at the back of the seat, so just right there as I pop it in, so which is nice actually to be able to have that, so that you're not just putting litter everywhere. So sitting, putting my belt on, the man is growing pot belly. If I can put that down, that'd be nice. But anyway, so now, so you can see that's the shadow of my pocket camera, using it to try to cover. So this is when you then be given food. This is the main food, whatever that is, couscous or something veg, I don't know, beans or whatever they are. Anyway, just have to eat them. So you don't have to go high, eat them. I always think it's part of the money I pay. So that's rice. So going back, not bad this time. Going back, having the rice. I think that's better than having this ridiculous pasta that we had going. Wine, I always like wine, red wine. So whenever I'm on the plane, when they give you full food, I usually like wine. So, and then of course, so that's the, what do they call them that go about? This is now like the other meal, like not like a pastry. So that's after the main meal, then you're getting close to landing, and then they then serve another like a pastry and drink, so which of course coffee lover, I always prefer coffee. I still got the entertainment. So this is Celine Dion documentary that I watched. Actually, it was really a nice documentary. I really enjoyed it. And then this is now actually the clip with the refreshment, that pastry was supposed to be before this one, but anyway, now it's in protocol. So this is like in the air when it's now really everybody tired out and trying to sleep, or some trying to. I'm not sure why I have that light on. I think I eventually turned that light off. That is the entertainment screen. Just having a look. Sometimes you just get bored really, and you're thinking, can we just finish and get to where we're going now? So the blanket, having the blanket on, wrap myself with the blanket, still looking on the side. Content creator, when you are recording, sometimes you see having that feeling almost like, oh, is somebody not happy that I'm recording or something? Your eyeball like blink to the side and just checking that is somebody there that isn't happy. So that's the so that's the pastry again. So which is supposed to be that particular clip. I think the first clip that showed the pastry supposed to be way after. So this is where the trolley going about. So I think somebody come. One of the hostel have the pastry inside one container. They just have it on them. The one container just go about, and this is the one that is now serving the drink. So the drink, of course, So I usually like hot drink. So with coffee is my favorite. So she comes around and then give me the drink. So that's the start giving me the drink. I got the drink, the coffee, and then you get. I mean, coffee on the plane is not the best. Really, it's not the nicest coffee. But I guess maybe I don't know if you're first class or business class. Maybe there's a different special coffee that they give. Who knows? Who knows? So and so you see, they're serving other people. I had my entertainment screen on. I think that Celine Dion documentary was the one that I really enjoyed. Of course, I used to listen to a lot of Celine Dion music long time ago. So that's so that's the coffee now, the pastry, and then we usually have like sugar and whatever other things inside, like a small pack, so which you open and then you can put the sugar and the milk there. I think it's like powdered milk or something like that. So that's me with my blanket, and we now kind of like arrive and then trying to get down from the plane. See, so that's the seat. You have the middle. You have the other two sides. So which is large aircraft, and it looked really clean. Actually, it looked clean, and I don't know how old this aircraft is, but it looked really clean and nice to me in terms of like even the seat and everybody trying to find a way. You could see there are like two corridors. So one corridor there, and then the other one on the other side, and then this is the business. And so you tend to walk past the business class. I don't know why they designed it. I think they designed it that way for two reasons. One reason being that they can be able to get out first before other people get out, and then maybe for you to be able to see as well what you're missing. And then that's the aircraft. Of course, this thing was broken. The whatever was broken, so we had to get out, to step out, and then go inside the other place. So not through the walkway that usually go out from the large aircraft. But anyway, but for me that's a good thing. As a content creator, I was able to capture that moment as well, seeing the aircraft walking by it. So now walking. This is now Charles de Gaulle Airport. Going about to be able to find a way to get to the boarding gate for the other aircraft, knowing that I still have to get on the plane to Birmingham. I don't know if I have a picture here, but I managed to see one of my high school mates that we haven't even, not that we haven't, I think it may be over a year or so that we last met. He lives in the UK as well. Managed to see him. But here, of course, you see navigating Charles de Gaulle. So 2E, that was where I was actually, I think it was where I was going. Was it 2E? Where the boarding gate for, Birmingham? No, you still see me blinking a little bit on the side and saying, is somebody like looking at me? I think maybe, is it just me or is it a content creator that do that? But anyway, Now duty free, working, and it's kind of like a like Christmassy period, or maybe
Baba.
preparing for Christmas. Not Christmas yet, still November, but they already have the decoration. Yeah, so these, yeah, I really like this. This is really beautiful airport. To be honest, Charles de Gaulle Airport or this regular terminal. I like the design, the architecture, the interior, the shops are on the side. And at this point, I think I was now looking for a way to go finding the toilet, because I needed to go. Yeah, I needed to go to the toilet, and I think I saw the sign somewhere. Okay, here I was. Yeah, so you going to this toilet? Sorry, going to this shop. Just look at it. I saw like PSG. Trying to look for some souvenir, maybe for my family. Walk into the shop, just walk around. I didn't buy anything in this shop actually, but I walk around anyway. And then now going, I think, yeah, so that's the sign of the toilet with the arrow down, pointing down. And then I found out, okay, the toilet is there. I'm amazed how clean the toilet was as well. So the toilet is sparkling clean actually. Oh, for this particular time, and then at this point, I think I was then thinking, yeah, if I can get a drink, if I can grab a drink, it's the morning time now. That must be around, what time was that now? Around 5 or 6 a.m. or something like that. Yeah, so like, I think it got like 2 hours now to be able to get into. And then I saw this Predictive Manager. Yeah, this Predictive Manager is in the UK as well. I think it must be like European wide chain. So people on the queue to get coffee. I managed to get a coffee there. I thought I have a clip of wine. I was waiting to get the clip to coffee. Maybe it's just one of the clip in the front. But anyway, so like then sitting here, yeah, absolutely. Not too tired actually at this point. I mean, I don't really look really tired like that. But well, of course, 6 hours flight as well. There's going to be a little bit of tiredness, but not really that bad. So these are the seats. Okay, yeah. So this is the point when I was trying to get the drink. Yes, so I tried to get a drink, and this lady. Oh, yeah. I have to say a lot of them speak English. So knowing that it's French, it's a it's a French. This is France, so majorly it's French people. So, but at airports and tourist attractions, so there are, yes, a lot of them speak English, so it's not too bad. You're there and struggling. Yeah, so these are the chair, just at that terminal. Everything just looks sparkling, and then they have like places you can see the little bit of places on the side where you can actually charge your device. Yeah, so which is not, yeah, so that, here you go, that's the one. So where you can charge your device on the side. So it has the option of just, if you have your socket, of course this is European this thing, but of course with your USB cable, here is good. That's my backpack just on the floor. I just left it there, like, the floor is actually really very clean, but I thought, okay, yeah, I think I was trying to get something from the bag or something like that, or trying to sit properly. I think I had, maybe I had have a drink in my hand, and so, and yeah, well, the drink again, coffee. So I'm a coffee lover. Yeah, you can see the architecture. I think at this point I was trying to capture some footage, like whether I was going to send it to my nephew, who's an architect, to just tell him how fascinated I am with the design and things like that. Yeah, so and then at this point I was looking on the screen, seeing, making sure that I am at the right boarding gate. So because sometimes you might sit somewhere and then you're in completely wrong place. So still looking at the screen to make sure that Birmingham, UK is on there on the screen. Look at that. Look at the architecture. Wow. So that I was actually really wild with this airport. Look at the architecture. Yeah.
Okay, so you
maybe
haven't seen it
somebody
before.
is not impressed, but
Oh,
I
okay, yeah,
definitely
so
was
that makes
impressed with the
yeah.
that design of. And then I was trying to capture some
How
of
is it
the
working?
aircraft just outside. And at this point, I think we were now. Were we now on the queue? Yeah, so we're now on the queue. The time now gone. We're now on the queue to try to board. Yeah, so just staying there on the queue, still flipping my camera around, just enjoying seeing those architecture and just covering them. Yeah, so getting on the queue. I mean, the queue is not that long. But I got my passport with me. I got the boarding pass with me. Waiting for the queue moving, and we're waiting to be able to get on. Still eager to get on a plane. So see there, waiting and on the queue. It was a moving queue, actually, so not too bad. And yeah, so they usually have different zone whatever. I think mine is zone 5, maybe one of the last zone to get in. So, but they know how they organize their thing. So, yeah, so see my pocket camera out, just capturing, people moving by. Who knows? I mean, this sort of video, I don't know, 2050, 2070 or whatever. This might be sort of video that somebody wishes to be looking at, and yeah, seeing what this place look like. Who knows whether the place would have been transformed, or maybe there will be changes, or maybe there won't be any changes. So, but anyway, so just capturing this particular moment while still staying on the queue, waiting to get on board on the plane. So now so moving and then getting really close to, so that's me now. Yeah, we've gone past that security, and then just walking down. You can tend to do a lot of walking, really. Yeah, the airport, really. Yeah, so we get to do a lot of walking. So we go over, and then this one on the top on the other side. So we go in as well. We have to then turn to the left to go and get to that top where those one. Okay, no, actually, that I was wrong. I was wrong. Actually, no, I was wrong. Not going up, going obviously going down. So yeah, so this is the corridor, and then you can see the other part. So that's all the way that we have to walk to that place. So you're going through the corridor, and while waiting as well, I was just fascinated by all the variety of vehicle going about. Of course, we through the glass. So all these, I think those are the trucks that carry the luggage and transport them. I mean, airport is really a beast. It's a beast, really, as in the number of activity that go on at airports. So it's really massive. It's a massive work in terms of like the airport community. Only God know how many staffs kind of like operate around the airport. And of course, this is the Charles de Gaulle International Airport. And then so at this point now, are we on the aircraft now? I think we were. Yeah, so on the aircraft now, and just capturing, did a bit of capturing of maybe there might be a clip that shows why when we were actually trying to find my seat or something like that. So I don't know, this clip actually come. Yeah, so it's supposed to be after, or maybe I didn't capture that, or maybe I missed that footage. But anyway, so you can see that the aircraft now is moving, walking about until it's going to, we're trying to navigate to find the way until it's going to then get on the runway proper. So and then of course it's raining, as you can see from the glass, the glass mirror, whatever you call it. So it's raining at this point, and then we see a lot of other aircraft. Majority of them actually Air France that just the aircraft, of course, trying to navigate through on the finding its way to the runway. And I can imagine airplanes go to a lot of destination, and that's evidence. You can see a lot of Air France aircraft on this regular terminal, even as the aircraft just slowly getting to go on takeoff. So I'm always fascinated by the technology or the science behind aircraft, this big massive thing getting off the ground and going off into the air. So it's something that always fascinates me every time I'm inside aircraft, and then of course it's raining, so you can see the water just and then I always because I like to sit next to the window, and if possible just being able to within the vicinity of the wings. So and having the way seeing the wings, and the way the aircraft, you can see right there, it's just getting off the ground and going up. And so putting the camera into my face just to see my face again. And so that's the aircraft off the ground. Something really amazing about this particular one is that when you're going to France and England, it's just water in between, isn't it? Water is what separates, and the distance is not really that far by here. And then of course we can have refreshment again. So that's the refreshment from between Charles de Gaulle in France and Birmingham. So it's just that little thing, and then of course with the drink. And I was fascinated as well with the Eiffel Tower symbol that's just on there, and France, French flag as well. So this is of course saying that this is French product, something like made in France or something like that. So which is great. It's great, something great to see. And so my brain always go back to Nigeria, like can we have a lot of products as well that we can have our name on? Yeah, so that's it. Here you go, the drink. I was given the drink. So what drink did I have again? Okay, yeah, so this like a orange. So most of the time I like to have coffee, but I thought for a change, let me just have that. So see, because I'm doing a little footage of that, just to capture that particular drink that I had. Who knows, 20 whatever year, 2019 or something like that. Somebody will say it, and like, how is it different from what they were having at that time? And so that's it. Me, the face squeeze a little bit. I don't know, somehow people tell me that I need to smile a bit more. Maybe I need to smile a bit more. So and that's the drink. Enjoy the drink. And so the drink, nothing extraordinary, just like some little orangey thing. So that's the main there. See, sitting on. I think we've landed at this point, and I still try to give my face, blinking my eye a little bit, just to make sure that somebody isn't angry that I'm recording them or something. Of course, I always try as much as possible to put the camera away. So that's. Okay, actually this footage I'm wrong. This footage was before. This is I put the footage all the other upside down really. This one actually is when we were still trying to, when we got in. So of course I got in first, and seated I was trying to see the where I can charge my phone actually. Well, not only my phone, my pocket camera as well. The USB connection, so which is there. It's just at with the handle. So considering that this is like a short flight, and yeah, so that's just where you can put drink and things like that. So I think this is not, yeah. So this footage is supposed to be before um the other one. No, 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 no. Actually, not that it was supposed to be the. Yeah, so that's Wi-Fi. Actually, that's Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi. I saw the Wi-Fi symbol, and then I thought, oh, okay, let's check. And then I checked, and then I realized that the Wi-Fi actually there. I did a quick screen recording. You can see the red at the top of this, like footage. So that's like my phone recording my screen, and then I was able to connect to the Wi-Fi actually. So that's on France on Fly. So which is quite interesting. Like you can't really do like streaming with it. It took a while before you can see like trying to connect. It took a while before you connected, but when after you connected, actually, it wasn't it was a case of you can't stream like a video, you can't really watch video or things like that, but you can do like what do we call it now, you can send message. Yeah, so I was able to I tested, I think I tested like what do we call it, I tested like a website, something like that, BBC website or something like that. Let me have a quick drink, not on the plane as I'm doing my voiceover. Yeah, so here you go. That's the what do we call it now, BBC website. So that's the in the hair actually, on in, I don't know, English trouble. Yeah, so but anyway, so the Wi-Fi worked, and then here I of course was recording the wing, the aircraft wing, so which I wanted to see. When I think I have another footage when this video actually is very long, maybe still in this video where I was trying to capture the wing because it opened and then it will then close. So I was trying to capture when it's going to close. So which is one of the things I always fascinated about, like what is the purpose of that wing. Yeah, you can see now it's just closed. And of course at this point we're already in Birmingham, landed in Birmingham, and so we already landed in Birmingham. And yeah, so again I was able to capture this because the whatever thing that you get down from, I think whether it's broken or whether it's broken normal, but anyway, so I was able to, yeah, so I always like this sort of opportunity. Then of course I've got down now and trying to find my way to exit. So because I only have my backpack, I don't really remember. I don't have to clear any bag or anything like that. So the backpack is all I had. And yeah, this is in the morning on Monday, I think Monday morning or something like that. So it wasn't busy. And yeah, so you can see welcome to BHX, that's Birmingham Airport. I'm not sure what the X is, but and yeah, so just trying to navigate through, right? Or passport. That's one of the things that always really enjoy coming back into the UK is that I think this might be the first time oh okay, that's it now. That's the footage finished. So, but I was going to say that one of the things I always enjoy, I'm actually at this point repeating that last footage to make this final point. One of the things I always enjoy coming back into the UK is because, well, it's the first time I'm coming outside Gatwick or Heathrow, but yeah, coming through Birmingham is just established that fact again, like. You come back into the UK, well, nowadays it's not always like that before, but nowadays you come back into the UK, you just put your passport on I think I might have a footage of that. I can't make effort now to look for that footage, but you put you put your passport on the machine, and then you just get in the machine, then read the password and then capture whatever you need to capture, and then you're not really speaking to anyone, which is I always fascinated by that as well. This is something really nice, and yeah, so the nice thing, like with the British passport, it's just really nice to be able to do that. Anyway, hope you find this video, the exploration with me. Hope you find it useful. Thanks for watching, and God bless.